Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to do so. It really means the world to me. So in today's video, I want to show you 12 of my best ever luxury purchases. So looking at the last, I don't know, 16, 17 years of my life, I actually realized that ballpark, and this is really an approximation, but ballpark, I spent about 250,000 US dollars on luxury. And so I was watching Amy Chase, another YouTuber who speaks a lot about luxury and luxury handbags, and she did a video where she pulled out 5 of her best purchases over the years. And I decided I'm going to do the same, and I'm going to show you 12 of my best purchases. Now, I'm going to link the video from Amy Chase down in the description so you can check it out as well. And I'm also going to say that maybe unlike so many of the luxury YouTubers that you're probably watching, I'm really not that much into handbags. I do buy quite a few of them, I think, but primarily when I think about luxury, I actually buy ready to wear. This is what I really like the most. And after ready to wear come the shoes and some accessories such as belts and sunglasses, and then come the bags, and at the very end the jewelry. So that's kind of how I prioritize my spending, simply because I love buying ready to wear so much. In any case, today I have a mixture of different things for you. So some handbags and some shoes and some jewelry as well, and some ready to wear. But I really tried not to focus this video on ready to wear as much, simply because I know that styles change and collections change. So, perhaps this is not really something that is of interest to you. But in any case, these are 12 of my best purchases over the years. And I basically considered two things when I was pulling out these 12 best purchases. First, I was thinking about how much I actually use the item. Because even if the purchase is great, but I don't actually use the item, it just kind of takes a little bit away from it. And the second item, or the second consideration I had in mind, was how much I genuinely like, or how much I love the item, how much joy does it bring to me. So again, I was just thinking about how happy I am when I look at or I use and wear some of these items. So once again, two considerations: how much use I got out of an item and how happy I am when I use the item. I know that for many people, investment and resale value is also an important consideration, but this is not something that I was thinking about when I was speaking these 12 items. So these are not in any particular order, but let's start with this medium Lady Dior handbag. So I have this bag in this beige ecru color, and this is actually one of the most used handbags in my collection. And I think this has to do with two elements. First of all, I really like styling light colored bags. I think I speak a lot about that on my channel. I just find like they bring a bit of light to any outfit, and I'm so tired of constantly using and styling black bags that basically a couple of years ago, I actually kind of moved away from using and buying black bags as much. And now I really prefer my light bags and my colorful bags. I also like the shape and just how roomy this bag is. I mean, roomy for sort of like a smaller sized everyday bag. I feel like I can actually carry quite a few of my essentials with me on a daily basis. So I really like to use this bag when I feel like I want to look a little bit more elevated. I might be still wearing a very simple outfit, but I feel like this bag makes the outfit look just a little more elevated. And just about a year ago, I think I got these two twillies, or two small scarves, mitzvahs, I think that's how Dior calls them. And I'm just really happy how the bag looks together with these twillies on the handles. The twillies help protect the handles, and they also bring a bit of personality to this handbag. So basically, one of my most used handbags. I love it a lot. I love this color. And honestly, I would repurchase these handbags even given today's prices on Dior, specifically this Lady Dior handbag, because I do think that they're such a classic. They look so great, and I see myself being able to wear and use this bag for many, many more years. And by the way, my name is Lisa and I'm your guide to savvy luxury shopping no matter where in the world you are. Subscribe to my channel to learn more about strategic luxury shopping with the emphasis on quality and timelessness of your items. So, item number two for today is this pair of Hangisi pumps from Manolo Blahnik. I mean, obviously, I think pretty much everybody knows about these shoes by now, and I do see quite a lot of information on social media when people say that these shoes are quite outdated. But you know what? I really do not care. They are basically the most comfortable pair of heels that I own. And, granted, the heel height here is not very high. It is only 70 centimeters. But these are the shoes that I wear if I want to be dressed up and I still want to be comfortable. If I'm going maybe to the theater or going out and I know that I'm not going to be only sitting, but I might be standing for a little bit or walking around, these shoes are so incredibly comfortable for what they are. I also think they just look so beautiful and so dressy. They bring a lot of joy to me. And in fact, I actually have another pair as well that is kind of in this dark green satin color, and the heel is even shorter. I think that pair has a 55 millimeter heel. And in the future, honestly, I see myself buying a couple more pairs of these shoes because I love them so much. And I honestly do not care if the internet says that these shoes are outdated. To me, they are a classic from Manolo Blahnik, and I think they bring so much joy and so much sparkle to any outfit. And speaking about sparkle, let me show you one of the few designer luxury jewelry or fine jewelry items that I have. As I mentioned before, I actually really do not spend that much money on jewelry, something that I actually want to change this year. But these are a pair of earrings, and this was actually a present from my husband. And now this is basically one of the most frequently used items or luxury items in my collection. And I love these earrings so much. So they are these small, I believe this is actually a mini size, Victoria earrings from Tiffany. So first of all, I love Tiffany. I love everything that comes in the Tiffany box because I think there is so much romanticism and history that comes together with this box and this color. Secondly, I really love these earrings because they are kind of a different way to reinterpret a usual diamond stud. So for years, I have been telling myself that I was going to buy myself a pair of stud diamond earrings. And instead, my husband actually got these earrings as a present for me. And he basically said that he wanted me to have the diamond studs, but he wanted them to be slightly different, not just the regular studs. So he bought me these Victoria earrings. And you know what? I think he is right. They are so unique and different. Like, you don't get the stud, you get this little flower, but they sparkle and they basically can function the same way as a simple pair of diamond stud earrings would function. So I wear them a lot with any outfit because I think they're just kind of an interesting twist on a basic stud earring. Now, let me talk about some ready to wear. If you have been watching my channel, you probably know that I absolutely love Maison Margiela, and I have been buying pieces from this design house back in 2008, 2009, and all through the years. And looking back at a lot of the pieces that I have, I was just trying to choose one piece that I think brings the most joy to me and the piece that I have worn the most. And honestly, it has to be this bat sleeve gray cotton shirt. So this one is actually from MM6, which is kind of like the street style, slightly cheaper line from Maison Margiela, a bit more mass produced and a bit more simple. And I actually bought this shirt in a Maison Margiela boutique in New York, and I think it was back in 2009, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look up the information and perhaps put the exact year on the screen. And guess what? Since then, I have been wearing this shirt on repeat every summer. It is so lightweight, it is so unique, and it is washable. And surprisingly, the color hasn't changed through the years. It is the light gray, but it hasn't faded. It has always been this light gray color. And I just love how unique and interesting and different this shirt is. I can style it with a pair of shorts, I can style it with jeans, basically in many different ways, perhaps with a pair of leggings as well. I can carry a number of different bags with this shirt, and I think it gives off such a cool and unique and different kind of street style vibe. Anyway, love this shirt. And I think I paid a ballpark of 300 or 400 US dollars for this shirt when I got it at the boutique. And honestly, I have worn it so much that I am convinced that the cost per wear for this shirt is under $1 by now. And granted, I mostly style this shirt only in the summer, but also in the spring, in the fall, when it is still warm. So I do not wear this shirt all year round, but still I have gotten so much use out of it. And I just absolutely love it. I love it. I think it is a timeless piece, even though it is a piece of ready to wear. And I'm actually excited about being able to use and wear this shirt when I am, I do not know, 70 years old and everything that I have basically becomes rare vintage. So let's go back and talk about some handbags. So this one right here is the 2424 handbag from Hermès. And once again, if you have been watching my channel, you know this is the first bag that I have gotten from Hermès. And obviously, you know, probably for this reason, I consider this to be one of my best purchases ever. I mean, when it comes to quality, when it comes to longevity, and when it comes to style, I think Hermès is really outstanding. I mean, obviously, there are some handbag designs from Hermès that I do not necessarily like, but this one right here, I think just looks so cool, but so classic at the same time. It is so easy to use, it is so easy to wear, and I love this gold on gold color combination because once again, I think it goes with so many different outfits and so many different styles. I mostly wear this handbag top handle. Once again, I got this twilly on this handbag. It adds, I think, a little bit of color and a little bit of personality. And honestly, each time I wear this bag, I do get a compliment, or I notice that people actually notice this bag. And I love the fact that many people are not going to know that this is actually Hermes, but to me at least, it feels like people around you would recognize that you're wearing a high quality handbag. I love styling this handbag as well, kind of in the summer, but also in the colder month. I think you can wear this handbag in this color combination pretty much in any season. I do not know, this is something just about this particular gold color. Unlike so many other tan or camel colors from other brands, I feel like this gold color from Hermes just really kind of goes with everything. And I just absolutely love this handbag. I am so happy I actually managed to get it because I was shopping at an Hermes boutique at an airport. And you know, usually people say that you cannot necessarily get bags at an airport boutique, but you can, in fact. And I got a total of 2 bags from Hermes from airport boutiques, and this one was the first. So again, love this bag. I'm excited about being able to wear it for many, many more years and hopefully many, many more decades. And this is definitely one of my best ever purchases over the years when it comes to luxury. Now, let's talk about accessories and specifically sunglasses. I love sunglasses as well. And actually, a lot of sunglasses that I have are really quite old. You know, probably over 15 years old, or definitely over 10 years old. And I still get a lot of use out of them. But this pair right here is very special. I actually bought it quite recently at the end of 2024, and I unboxed these sunglasses on this channel. But these sunglasses are from Maison Margiela, again, my favorite designer brand out there. And they are the incognito sunglasses. So I filmed an entire video where I talk about incognito sunglasses and their significance, but they came out back in spring of 2008, I believe. And when I saw them on the runway, I thought they were so incredibly special. But I didn't buy them back then. And ever since then, I was regretting the fact that I didn't buy these sunglasses when I had a chance. So over the years, I kept looking on the pre-loved market and trying to find these sunglasses. And they were always sold out. And in December, I finally found a seller on grailed.com who actually had these sunglasses in this really amazing, almost pristine condition. And I was also able to negotiate, I think, a very fair price. So incognito sunglasses, they're meant to look like that black incognito stripe that you would put above the eyes of somebody on a picture or in a video to keep their identity hidden. And I think these sunglasses are just so incredibly cool, like nothing else that you can see out there, simply because they really do not look like sunglasses. They actually look like you're wearing that black stripe on your face. I think they're so unique, so outstanding. And honestly, this is what I think luxury fashion should be about. It should be about buying pieces that make you happy and buying pieces that you kind of associate with, buying pieces that are unique. Because if I wanted to have something that everybody else has, I would go to a mass market store. I do not know anything, H&M, Zara, etc. But I feel luxury is here for us to really express our individuality and buy things that are really not like anything else. And to me, these sunglasses right here are really unlike anything else that I have seen out there. Anyway, this is a very recent purchase, but definitely one of the best luxury purchases I have ever made. And I am not kidding you. I have been thinking about these sunglasses since the year when they first appeared on the runway, which was back in 2008. Now, let me show you another piece of jewelry. And this is also a piece of jewelry that I wear quite often, and I have had it for quite some time. And it does bring me so much joy, and that's why I'm including it in this video. But it is this quite basic white gold Serpenti ring from Bvlgari. So especially if you have been watching any of my videos, I often wear this ring. And even when out and about, this is just kind of one of those pieces of jewelry that I basically wear on repeat. But let me tell you a couple of things. First of all, I feel like these rings are not as overdone as some other rings, maybe from brands like Cartier and even Tiffany, that I love so much. And secondly, for just being a white gold ring, I think it has so much interest to it just because of the shape right here, this snake shape, and you can kind of also see the scales as well. Anyway, if you are into luxury, you know exactly how this ring looks. So I absolutely love it because I feel like it really brings a punch for a simple piece that it is. And once again, it is just not as overdone as so many other jewelry pieces from like well-known luxury designer brands. So definitely, I love this ring and I have been using it so much. And for this reason, it is one of the best luxury designer purchases I have ever made. And since we are talking about rings, let me show you this ring from Hermès. So this is one of the recent purchases. I also unboxed it on this channel. And this is actually a silver ring from Hermès. And I love this particular ring because it is just so different and so outstanding. So similar to what I was saying earlier when I was showing you my sunglasses, I really feel that luxury fashion should be about buying pieces that are kind of standout pieces, pieces that are different, pieces that have a little bit of a history and a story, and pieces that just don't look like something that comes from mass market, at least in my humble opinion. Therefore, I really like looking at and buying these standout pieces that I feel bring this additional interest to your outfit. I mean, obviously, it is very difficult to put together an outfit that is composed of these standout and interesting pieces all together. But especially when it comes to accessories, especially when it comes to jewelry, I think this is where we can have a lot of fun. And so this ring right here, I feel gives me an opportunity to have fun with my accessories and to have fun with my outfits. I mean, just look at this ring. You do not even need to do much else, but just adding this ring to a simple outfit, I think brings so much additional interest. Just the shape and the design of the ring is also so unique and different. And I feel like designs like this really last a lifetime. There are a lot of pieces that we end up buying because they're trendy and because everybody else is wearing them. But this ring right here, is not trending. You do not see it much on social media at all. And I think for this reason, this interesting shape and this interesting design actually has a lot of longevity. So again, one of my best purchases when it comes to luxury is this silver multi-chains Shandang ring from Hermès. So before we go any further, let's talk about these tabby flats from Maison Margiela. So probably this doesn't come as a surprise. I love Maison Margiela, and therefore tabby shoes from Maison Margiela are really a must for me. Surprisingly, and that just really has to do with money and prioritization, these are the only tabbies that I have right now, and they are the second pair that I have ever owned. The first pair I literally wore to death. Like they had holes in the back of their heels, and I just really couldn't wear them anymore. So I had to replace them and I had to buy a new pair. The previous pair was in a kind of this bright turquoise color, but now I decided to buy a black pair because they're just kind of a little bit more versatile, even though I do not style black accessories as much anymore. I know probably all of this really sounds like contradiction, but in my mind, it all makes sense. Anyway, black tabbies, that's what I decided to go for. And I obviously wear them a lot just because I love how interesting and unique these shoes look. I know that the internet basically hates these shoes. At least this is the idea that I get. But I absolutely love them. And this is not really anything that I can explain. I just think they look amazing. Like, they don't look like hoofs to me. This is not what I think about. I think about an interesting and different design that is also actually very functional and very wearable. So these are also one of the most comfortable shoes that I own. The leather is just so buttery soft, and the shoes kind of mold to your foot. So when I wear them, I really feel like I'm wearing gloves, but on my feet. And for this reason, I feel like I could basically wear this pair down to death as well. And for this reason, I feel like I should probably buy a couple more pairs just because I end up wearing them so much and I do not want this pair to die, just like my first pair did. So, Maison Margiela Tabis, definitely one of my best luxury purchases ever. Okay, and I have another bag for you, and this is Bvlgari Serpenti top handle bag. So I've done a full review about this handbag on my channel. I will link it up here for you. But I think these bags are so beautiful. And once again, like many things that I've said in this video, to me, this bag still looks unique. These bags are not as overdone on social media. And for this reason, I really love carrying this bag because I feel like there is no kind of outstanding logo, no monogram, but this simply looks like a really well designed and a really well done handbag. I also love this color. I think this particular green color, which I think is a staple for Bvlgari and their handbag collections, I think this green color goes so well with everything. You can wear this bag for a night out, to the theater, to dinner, but you can also carry this bag during the day if you do not carry that many things with you. So for this reason, I do find this handbag to be super versatile. I also love this snake head right here, this closure. I think it's so pretty. It is so unique. The bag has a pocket on the back, so I usually put my phone in here if I feel secure enough. And for the most part, this pocket would be kind of facing myself, facing my person. And I think this is just a beautiful bag that kind of looks like a piece of jewelry, even though it is made out of leather. And once again, for me, these bags right here are still definitely worth the money. They're not as overdone, and they are genuinely so beautiful and so well made. Okay, let me show you another piece of ready-to-wear. As I mentioned before, I tend to prioritize ready-to-wear when it comes to spending my money, simply because I love it so much. But for today's video, I really tried to bring a little bit more diversity. I'm actually thinking that I might do the same video, but specifically focusing on ready-to-wear only. But for today's video, together with that shirt from MM6, Maison Margiela, I wanted to show you this camel coat from Max Mara. So I think when it comes to coats, Max Mara is basically a safe bet. And a lot of their coats are obviously really quite expensive because they're made out of cashmere, because of the material itself. But this coat right here, I managed to get on sale, and a lot of Max Mara coats do go on sale at the end of the season. So, I would keep an eye out if you are looking perhaps for a Max Mara coat or another Max Mara coat to add to your collection. But I love this coat because of the color. I feel like it's so nice and versatile because of the style, and just because of the fact that it actually really keeps me warm during the cold winter months. I love this coat because I feel like no matter what I might be wearing on the inside, if I put on this coat, my outfit is immediately elevated. And if I take a pair of sunglasses and a nice handbag, I am basically done. This coat kind of makes an outfit, obviously, especially during colder months. And just like with everything today, I also feel like I'm going to be able to wear this coat for many years. And I don't care what the internet says. I don't care if people start saying that you're supposed to be wearing coats that are more tailored or coats that are shorter. I feel like this is just really nothing wrong with this design. This design is timeless. And for this reason, I'm really happy that I have spent money on this coat. It still brings a smile to my face, and I believe that this coat is going to serve me for many, many more years, in addition to the time that it has already been with me. And the last item for today, item number 12, are these Prada boots. Now, I know they look a little bit dirty because I actually just brought them from the outside because I have been wearing them. Today is a rainy day, so these are the type of boots that I love to wear on a rainy day. So these boots are a combination of nylon and leather. And when it comes to Prada nylon, I think it is great in kind of clothing and maybe some accessories. I do not necessarily like Prada nylon bags, but that's a completely different story and a different conversation. But these boots right here, during the fall, spring, and winter months, are probably my most worn pair of boots. First of all, they are extremely comfortable. They're completely flat, they are wide, so I just really enjoy the comfort of these boots. Secondly, I feel like they go with any outfit. I can wear them with jeans, with a skirt, with a pair of kind of winter shorts of some sorts, and they're kind of so low key, but at the same time, they add a little bit of an interest to an outfit. I do like the logo right here. I know this probably sounds like a contradiction, but occasionally I do like a logo here and there, because we spend money on these things. So it is nice to show a logo on occasion. What I don't like is when I find myself overdoing these logos. Anyway, back to these Prada boots. I would say that they're a bit difficult to put on, like all of this laces, etc. just get really annoying, and sometimes the shaft of the boot feels a little bit tight when I put them on, so I have to make some room. But, whatever, such is life. Aside from that, there's really nothing negative that I can say about these boots. And I have gotten so much wear out of them. Honestly, that's incredible. And as I said, I feel like it is so easy to style them with so many different items in my wardrobe that I just absolutely love, love these boots. Definitely one of my best luxury designer purchases ever. Anyway, that's it for me today. I just wanted to go through what I think are 12 of my best luxury designer purchases ever. Some of them are new, some of them are really quite old, and anything in between. Let me know in the comments down below if you think I should make a similar video but focusing specifically on designer ready to wear. I feel like I have so many interesting and unique and special pieces. And before you go, please watch another Savvy Luxury video right here. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Take care and bye-bye.